Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Project Designer here at Blake's Den. So we're still under lockdown in the UK. I'm filming this on the 25th of May 2020. I haven't really been making that much progress on it since I took the wing off. What I have done is just taken the wire brush to clean off some of the rust on the inner wing. And yeah, really happy with it. It seems fairly solid. Just get the old screwdriver. Yep, pretty solid. So lots of surface rust, but nothing I can't deal with. The biggest issue I've got is up here towards the scuttle. So I got a little nick in it there, which was my fault. But then we've got some corrosion along this edge, and we've got this sort of closing panel which is had it. So today's job, cut out all the rust around here and get ready to put this new panel in. I haven't actually got the panel yet. It's been delayed, but I can still get this bit repaired. I'm going to have to do a patch for along here anyway. So right, get the grinder out and start cutting away. So I've just done a quick clean up with the flap disc there. You can sort of see what I'm dealing with. I'll move the camera down here. So there's a little closure panel, which this panel here needs to be removed because it's a massive hole in it. So yeah, and I've got a bit of repair to do along here. So that's just pitting corrosion. So I'll probably get away with that. So I think I just need a small section here, which I'll just make out of plate. But yeah, I need to get this bit off. So I'm not sure how it's going to come off really, because it's spot welded in there. So I think we'll just need to start cutting and see what happens. But I've cleaned it up the best I can. Hole's got quite a bit bigger. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to fix that actually, because if I plate it up with like an oversized plate on this side, it's going to interfere with this panel which needs to go on. So I need to think about that. But anyway, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a load of this Hydrate 80, Built Amber Hydrate 80 Rust Killer. It comes very recommended to me by my friend who has his own YouTube channel, Nitro Sylvia. Paint that on, and then I'm going to go for lunch whilst it goes off and sort of attacks all the rust, kills the rust, and then it leaves like I think it goes black, I think. So yeah, I'm going to put a load of that on and then come back and have a think. By the magic of the internet, that's all gone off now, all set black, so that's all treated. So next thing, I was going to try and remake that edge, but what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to wait till I get this panel to go in, and then once I've got a panel I can work out what I'm going to do there. So basically it all hinges around getting this panel, so yeah, just going to wait and do that. So I've jumped ahead a bit here. I was having some camera problems, couldn't be bothered fixing it, so I just cracked on with the work. I've patched that hole up by putting the plate in from behind and welding from this side. On the inside of the car, it's hidden behind the dashboard and hidden behind the sound deadening, and that's going to be hidden there anyway. The next job I want to do is cut out the grot along here and put a replacement. Just going to cut a piece out of flat sheet, but I'm not going to cut that out yet. I'm actually going to cut the piece I need oversize clamp it on and then hammer it on to get the right curve, and then I'll cut that bit out. So that's today's job. So I've tried something a little bit different here. So the panel I've cut, or the sheet steel I've cut, I've actually joggled it. So I don't know if you can sort of see that profile, but using my air punch, it's got a joggler on it and it sort of steps the profile, and that allows me to fit that in sort of behind the existing panel. I probably can't get it in now one-handed, but something like that, and just allows for a really good weld. It's sort of in that gap there, because you've got that material behind as well, because I need to grind this completely flush to get the wing to fit. So yeah, fairly happy with that. Round this side, it's, if you imagine the whole thing's curving, so if you look from above, it curves that way, but then if you look from the side here, it curves down as well. So, and obviously I've just got a straight bit of metal, so it doesn't quite fit. That's okay, I can live with that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start tacking it in, then I'll probably put like a little relief cut in down here, just to allow this end to splay up. It not as bad as it looks, it actually does fit something like that, so it's actually not too bad, but it might just need that relief cut just to help it around the corner. So yeah, there's a bit of a lip there. Right, let's get that welded in, and when I'm welding as well, I'll just fix that hole there. I'll just grind it back, fill it full of weld, job done. Actually, before I weld it, I'm going to spray some weld-free primer on this, because that back edge is going to be hidden, and I'll just make sure I've got plenty along the underside here as well. Obviously, you can see I've sprayed in there before, but I'll make sure it's well covered. Really pleased how that's gone on, that joggled repair. Nice little step in it, filled it full of weld. Still a few imperfections, but it was always going to be awkward getting it around that curve. So yeah, really happy with that. That edge there is the edge that the wing is plug welded to, or spot welded to, depends how you want to do it. For me it'd be plug welded, so like there's a corresponding flange on the wing, mates against that, and then it's plugged against that, so that's good. And then that panel, which is the closure panel, it's just a Magnum one. I bought the Magnum one. I should have bought the Heritage, but I originally thought I would end up cutting it up. In the end I'm using it in full, so basically with a bit of fettling, that goes in there like that. That seals off that chamber, bar a couple of minor holes at the other end, which will need sort of a seam sealer on. That's it. So yeah, that goes in there, and then the wing sits on top. So really happy with that. So the next job will be to get this in. Needs a bit more hammering into position to get it to fit perfectly, and then we'll punch a load of holes in it, and we'll plug weld it onto the car. I think I'll probably fill this area with probably some weld-through primer, or maybe some red oxide, and possibly the back of that as well, just the belt and braces. I've punched a series of holes in the closure panel, just using my punch, and then that needs to go in there. Now it's not a perfect fit along the back edge. Hopefully you can see that, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack or weld a couple of the holes, the ones which are the better fit. Weld those on there, and then I can hammer this edge flush against the bulkhead, and then fill the rest of the plug weld holes. And once that's in as well, something like that, I'll just put sealing edge along there, and I think we're about done with that corner. So yeah, good progress. Right, let's get that welded in. Ta-da! Done. Still a bit of tidying up to do, but fairly happy with how that's gone. Solid. Let's close that off. It's a little bit in the corner you can't really get to. I think from the factory there's seam sealer in anyway. I know when I took the wing off there was a big wadgy seam sealer in there. And actually on my Cooper, I don't think it has it up here. Sometimes it lets a bit of water in. So yeah, seam sealer is the order of the day, but I'll sort that out when I put the wing on. So next job is put the wing on, but that's going to be a separate video. Before I do that, I'm trying to work out what to do for this front end. So I bought a non-heritage front end, only because I wasn't planning on replacing the full front end. I was going to cut the valance off and do the valance only. I don't know what I'm going to do now. This definitely needs repairing because it's had it. So I'm thinking about using the front panel I've got to just actually repair this, so basically cut it down that line. But I don't have a problem until I've sort of sanded all this paint back and seen how far the rust goes. So that's a job for the next video, I think. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching it if you've enjoyed it. Yeah, there'll be more videos along soon, a few more projects along the way too. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I like to see the comments on the videos. I'm also on Instagram at Blake's Den, so you can follow some pictures of the progress there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.